Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? So thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. No, we're here at the second annual InCon. Thank you guys for tapping in. Today, we're going to be chopping it up with Jorge at a Pachuco Tattoo. He's going to be co-hosting throughout the weekend as well. So thank you guys for being here. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What up, what up?
So you were telling me before we start rolling that one of your favorite shoe companies in the world right now is Crocs. You really enjoy wearing those when you're gardening?
False advertisement right there. I just think they're really ugly. You know what I mean? My kid has them, but you know.
Have you ever worn any though?
Nah.
So, okay, so that kind of reminds me of like when I went from rotary or coil machine to rotary machine. I was super loyal to the coil, right? And it wasn't until I tried a rotary that I was like, all right, they're not so bad.
That's like the most weirdest.
So I actually have this pair of Crocs for you.
Nah, I mean,
I know what to get you for Christmas now. It's gonna be a fucking
like
pair of Crocs.
If you see the way I dress like this like 24/7. I would never be caught like wearing some rubber ass shoes.
So what you're saying is I gotta go hit up a Crocs manufacturer and tell them I need you to make a pair of Crocs that look like some fucking
Nike Cortezes,
yeah,
or something. You know what I mean? Stacey Adams.
Yo, maybe that's gonna be the next like the next level for them. You know, start collaborating with these brands.
Those are pretty cool. You know, they look cool, but I wouldn't really wear them. You know what I mean?
Well, you saw Crocs.
I have been gifted Crocs before.
And then you're like, thank you, and then you go straight to the trash. Or what?
I did throw them away. Immediately.
Damn, do they know that you threw them away?
Yes.
Wait, so they came and they were like, here, I got these for you. And then you just grabbed the trash can and you're like, here, thank you.
No, like I literally opened it. I saw them and I was like, cool, you know I don't really fuck with Crocs. And then I just dumped them.
What was their facial expression when you did that?
Well, they were all like, bro, like, what the fuck?
Like, bro,
they were like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
I spent like, how much are Crocs?
I don't even know.
How much
I
Crocs
think they're
are?
maybe like $35, $40.
That's reasonable.
You know, because it's just.
Damn.
It's just rubber shoes.
And comfort,
I wouldn't
and
mind
design,
like those easy,
and
like slip-on ones. Those are pretty cool.
Oh, so those are like kind of similar, just more stylized.
Well, they just look like sandals.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They're starting to make sandals more like that, like just super cushiony, rubbery, like air-filled rubber, basically. Yeah.
But anyways.
So
fuck Crocs. Back to InCon.
Yeah, we literally just
super excited. You know what I mean? Last year was pretty awesome as well too. But knowing now that a lot of the artists that are coming in know what to expect from last year, now they're kind of expecting what this year is gonna bring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you think will be more expecting? What is different? What is gonna be different from last year's to this year's?
I think just the caliber of artists is improving. More people are starting to become more aware of the show. You know, like Freddie Negretti and Corey Miller being hosts already created a hype for year one. But now that the hype's, like, it was a kind of like validated through the first show and a lot of people not being able to attend, it's just raised the level of energy. You know, there's more artists.
I've never really seen, like, I've seen other conventions, but I've never seen this much promotion coming from artists themselves, from about it.
Yeah.
That I was just like, damn, like every time I would, because I'm following InCon, every time I would go to the story, I mean, it's like, 40 plus fucking stories that are on there.
Like you see the little dash on top where it shows you how many videos it is.
Tagging, you know what I mean? That they're gonna be there, or to check them out, or check you guys out, or to like, hey, these are like the days we're gonna be there. Like, check it out. You know what I mean? And not to mention, like, a lot of the artists that were from last year are here again, but then they bought more boots.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. They like, for example, there's a few shops in the front that last year had like 3 or 4 booths, and this year they're like 6, 8 booths, and even like there was a lot of artists that couldn't make it this year, but now there's room for other artists to come in, and a lot of the artists that were here last year were mainly local.
Yeah.
But now we have a lot of artists that are flying in to be part of this event, part of the show, you know?
And it's super convenient because, the convention is literally right next to the airport.
Yeah.
Then they're right next to a hotel that's literally right next to the convention. You know what I mean? So they just fly in, go right next to the hotel, and then just walk right over.
Yeah, exactly. It's super convenient, bro.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, excuse me, my homie George, he was supposed to be here. No, my other homie George, my bad.
I thought I was your homie, dog.
My East Coast George, homie.
I'm the West Coast?
You're the West Coast George. Yeah. All right. So he was supposed to be here to tattoo out of our booth, but he's opening up and expanding his shop. Cool. So he wasn't able to make it out. But he's flying in for the Mr. Cartoon seminar only.
Really?
So he's landing. He's literally probably, I don't know, what time is it? He's landing in like 30 minutes.
Sick.
And he's going to just be able to Uber here, which is like a 5-minute Uber drive.
You better go pick him up, dude.
Nah. I already told him, like, what? Yeah, I saw that. So like 30 minutes. I told him like, no, bro, I can't pick you up because if I leave the parking lot, they're going to charge me for parking. So I need you to pay that $15 Uber ride, whatever. Yeah, so the airport is literally just a few minutes away. The hotels are walking distance, all that. So
yeah,
it's super convenient.
Today is only day 1 out of the 3 days, so super tight to see.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just from setting up from this morning, but seeing the whole lineup of artists that are already in here. I mean, a lot of them are fucking ready to rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
There's artists already started, like already starting their stencils, getting them on there, already drying up, ready to rock and roll.
We open up at 1, right?
Yeah.
To
the public, it's open at 1.
You know what I mean? And I just, I'm excited, you know what I mean, to just start fucking doing some cool tats. You know
what do you, because I know you had mentioned that you are not trying to book yourself out completely this year because last year you almost didn't even have an opportunity to go mingle, walk around, and like be part of the show.
Yeah, so, I mean, it kind of bummed me out, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, work is work, you know what I mean? But sometimes you kind of have to separate yourself from, working throughout the entire convention and just kind of having a little fun, networking, socializing with other artists, and also seeing what the convention has to offer you, as far as like, selling your own product or even going and showing support to some other shop that you may know or anything like that. You know what I mean? I know you guys had a lot of cool like events that were going on as far as like even like the seminars, the people that were performing,
the performers,
and the musicians that were also coming out and playing, or even just checking out the
pre-party, the after
party, and the judging,
the competitions,
you know what I mean. I didn't really get to really see much of all that, maybe until like the last day. Just like maybe like the last 2, maybe 3 hours of it all, and then I already see basically everyone already packed.
Everybody's
You know
and
what I mean?
I've done that countless of times because I've done conventions all over the country, and I'm there with my mindset like I'm there to work, bro. So I'm gonna work, but then I'm like taking a break on Sunday. Like, let me go talk to some artists. Everybody's already packing up their shit and leaving, and I'm like, fuck. So the last couple of years, I've been making more of an effort to book myself less, so that way I can go out and.
Book less but charge more.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's the key. Inflation. Like a 400% increase.
Holy shit. No, because then like I kind of like realized it because man, like I mean I do want to tattoo, make the money that I need to make, and then just the rest, just whatever comes that's extra. But mainly like wanting to help you, maybe do some interviews and talking to other artists, interviewing people, walking around. We have our own booth as well too that we'll be selling our products and stuff like that, and doing tattoos. So it's gonna be a pretty cool and bit busy 3 days, but at least I can kind of enjoy it more than what I was.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing last year.
And like you're gonna get a different kind of value aside from like monetary value by doing it the way you're talking about doing it because. The memories and the people that you're going to meet or even things that you're going to learn are going to last you longer than that, couple thousand that you're going to make or whatever. Because that couple thousand is already going to go to rent by the end of the week, or whatever.
For reals. That's just going to be for the vendors' food stands, man. Like,
yeah.
Like a 20% markup.
That's going to be for just the parking.
Exactly. Hey, whoa, relax.
Okay, my bad.
Have you had your COVID test?
Yeah, I've had 3 of them already.
That cough sounds like pretty suspicious, man.
That's not even a cough, okay? Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna be here all weekend, guys, running interviews, talking to artists, trying to break people out of their shell. Like for example, Mark Douglas. Like when he was in here, we were just chopping it up, talking, and then we were trying to sit him down and do an interview, and he was like, "Oh shit, I don't know." And it took us a couple of times, but we kind of broke him out of his comfort zone.
The problem, like a lot of the artists, they're so fucking cool to talk to when like the camera's not around, and then as soon as the camera's around, like everybody's fucking quiet.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude,
it's just like the nature, you know,
like being like yourself and just doing what you're doing already. You know what I mean? Just having a normal conversation, even before the camera was rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That already, Angel could have pressed that button, and we wouldn't have known it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
We could have just been already doing the whole interview already,
Exactly,
you know
exactly. I mean? And it's always like really good conversation that's had before that, because like with a lot of people, when they're not comfortable with the camera, it's like they kind of freeze up when the camera comes on, and they're just like, yeah, like talking like Shaq at an interview.
I feel like you
like,
gotta
I
be
really
like one of those
tried to-
spies where you have like a camera on your button or something, and then you're just like chopping it up with somebody, and they don't even know they're actually getting interviewed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you
boom,
just
you're
have them
on-
sign a
you're on
release
Canon,
form.
You're on Canon camera.
Yeah. I just want to let you know, bro, we're recording. I just want to make sure that you're okay with it. Speaking to the mic.
We got them, boys.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got to do it that way, Angel. Is just start filming. We won't even do an intro, right? And then you just start pretending like you're doing check.
You know what's hilarious is Julio, which is one of the artists that's on my team. Julio actually has one of those GoPros that you like strap onto your chest and shit. You know,
Okay.
like those porno scene ones.
For the OnlyFans.
Yeah,
the OnlyFans
right?
cams.
So he has exactly one of those, but he fucking sucks every time because when I see the footage that he plays, like the camera's like off, like more down,
it's
right?
just
So
his
if he's
shirt.
like tattooing, all you're seeing is like their leg or whatever the fuck, and it's like, dude, you literally wasted like 2
Yeah,
hours
it looks like you're
of
just stroking him off, bro.
stuff. Exactly. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious, bro. It's like the camera's just like this.
Exactly.
And he's up here tattooing.
We saw him too,
man.
like, man, I don't want to see that shit when you go to the restroom. You forgot that you still had it on.
Oh, dude, I actually just saw the video. I don't know if it's a new video or older video that Herschel posted.
It's a new video. I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where the Bluetooth to the speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's playing the music, and then he takes a break. He goes to the bathroom, and all of a sudden you start hearing girls going, and then he was still connected to the speaker, and then he comes out of the bathroom, and everyone's looking at him like, dude, what the fuck are you doing in there?
He was playing Big Booty Chicks Part 3.
Yeah. He was playing pocket pool in there.
It comes out all sweaty.
Yeah.
It was funny because that's when we were registering, we were lining up. He kept like walking away from the line and then coming back, and then he's even fucking putting on lotion and other shit, right? And he's like, "You want some?" I was like, "Nah, dude." And he's like, right next to the bathroom.
He's trying to like give
He's
it to you
like,
from
walks
his
to
hand.
the bathrooms, right? And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick," and it just immediately reminded me of that. And I was like, "Dude, this guy was pre warming up."
He's like, you want
to
some
go
of
to
this?
the restroom,
You want some
you
of
know,
this
to
engine
release
oil?
some stress and tension,
Yeah.
anxiety is building up. You know, seeing if they're gonna tattoo or let him tattoo or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like, I need to release some of this stress. I'm stressing out right now. I'll be back. 3 minutes later.
I was
That's
gonna
funny.
say like 30 minutes.
Damn.
30
yeah.
minutes later.
30 minutes. That's
He's like, I like a little foreplay. I'm having to switch through different tabs.
I'm fucking dead. You said I like a little foreplay. What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Oh, bro, that was a good one. That was a good one. Fuck.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Going back to some serious talk. Fuck, how do I recover from that?
You don't.
Hey, can we get a fan in here or something? Whew. Oh, that was funny. All right.
To be honest, sometimes I feel like I'm not even funny. I'm literally just stating the facts sometimes, and it somehow comes out funny.
Yeah, no, sometimes that's how it is, bro. You know, you just have a way of delivering it where you're just like super nonchalant and and I'm just like, are you making a joke right now? That's funny. It's
So you
good.
think it's funny?
The way you say it, yeah. No, I mean the joke. There's a joke in there, but it's funny the way you say it.
You ever watched
Also.
The Sopranos? No, not The Sopranos. I think it was like The Goodfellas.
The movie.
That one scene, he's like, "What's so fucking funny?" It's like, you think? I'm
Oh
funny?
yeah. What am I playing like a clown?
Yeah.
My fucking clowndy or some shit.
My fucking joke?
My fucking...
Do I amuse you?
Keep going. Go.
No, I'm being for real right now.
Oh shit. All right, guys. All right, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Joe Pesci. Yeah. You got to do that. So when you interview somebody and they start laughing, just serious face.
I gotta wear Joey's suit just to sell it. You know what I mean? Like I'm from.
Like the actual fucking
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta borrow his suit. Was he rocking like a beige suit last year, or was it?
I think it was like orange, wasn't it? It was like similar colors to the color scheme, like a salmon color, right? But it was like it was a coat, right?
A blazer?
It was a suit, right? It was a blazer, right? That was like orange or
I thought he was
salmon.
from the country club.
Yeah, you're like here.
Like, it was like next door.
You're like, can I get a towel, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like one of those.
Only the elite.
Yeah, only the elite. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the top 5.
Maybe we should have props next year. Like if you want to fucking do a little skit with the fucking podcast or something. I don't know.
That's Juan right there. He comes in. You literally go to the station. He open up his cabinet. He's got like wigs, mustaches, hats.
Oh
all kinds of
yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For when we do our skits and stuff.
Yeah, we had an extra station upstairs at the shop, and that cabinet had wigs, had fucking blazers, and had like a few other like props, and then we hired a new artist, Dreamer, so we started moving that shit out. The homie Dreamer, and we fucking lost all that shit. Yeah, I don't know what happened to
Dreamer, fucking.
It's a Dreamer. He should be here too. He's working on a back piece. He says. So we'll see.
He's a sleeping it up or what?
Yeah, they call him Dreamer because he daydreams. You'll be talking to him and then he'll just like look away and just in the middle of the conversation he just has a flashback.
Dreamer becomes sleeper.
At some point, yeah. Between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., he becomes sleeper. Yeah. And then little hints of Dreamer in between that. Yeah. Come on in, guys. You guys want? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, of course. But yeah, anything else before we cut it off? I gotta go, just run around real quick, put out some fires.
Is that the code?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? It doesn't matter. You are a jokester. You're a fucking jokester, bro.
Well, you already know it from when we were doing that back piece with Mellow Ball, like the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Me and Niz were just fucking laying
just cracking jokes the whole time. Yeah. That was a good experience, man. That was fun. Yeah.
We gotta talk about that more later on on one of these days of the convention.
We should have a.
I was really hoping that Niz was gonna come out for the convention, but
he's
at another convention.
Yeah, he's doing another one. Yeah.
But what I was gonna try to do
maybe we FaceTime
because we have
and we'll fucking be like
we have 4 mics. Well, if you can get the other 2 to work, but what I was trying to do is trying to get at least 4 artists from that session to talk about it, because we never really got to talk about it fully.
Yeah.
At our own podcast, you know what I mean? Because it was just the 3 of us, but we didn't have the other 3, such as like you, Jonas, and Elvis, and Niz. I mean, so just to kind of like talk about that experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's not really much about it, you know. I mean, there's a lot about it, but there hasn't been much talked about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it's a pretty cool thing to talk about.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about it. I've been kind of like holding off too, because like I was talking about it on my own like live streams, but just like a little bit, because I only have like my portion of the. And then like your
3 viewers.
Yeah. They weren't engaging too much. I was like, all right, fuckers. I was like, Mom, I need you to stop.
I need you to comment to make it look like I'm busy.
Mom, you said you were gonna comment this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we definitely gotta talk it up.
Call your wife and be like, get on the podcast.
Yeah.
Tell all the kids to get
drop
on the
a comment.
too.
Drop a comment. Start tapping that screen. Come on. But yeah, no, let's definitely line that up at some point and talk about that.
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Yeah, let's do it. And then if you have anybody that you want to chop it up with too, Angel here at Clickmo. Shout out to Clickmo. He'll be helping take care of the podcast. Anyway, if these 2 guys right here are ready to do a podcast, they can be
Unordinary Diego.
There we go.
And his big boy, little Diego. Nah, I'm just playing around.
But yeah, so We're here again at the second annual Ink the Trusted Tattoo Gathering. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next year if you didn't make it out this year, but get your tickets like sooner than later. And George, why don't you drop them your Instagram handle, your OnlyFans handle,
yeah.
your I think you're on the hub, right? You got a couple of channels on the hub.
It's for a different alias, but I don't know. Reveal it. So yeah, my IG is at GTA Tattoos, all lowercase, one word, the one and only. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and when he says one and only, like there's people that are making like fake accounts trying to charge. That's
literally why I had to put the one and only, because I'm like, dude, I don't have another one. I don't. Mm-hmm. There's like at least like 8 like scam pages that have been made lately. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. So and I noticed that with I know about it. Too. Yeah, I've seen the one with Herschel. Yeah. I've had it done to me, and I've noticed that a lot of like graphic designers are starting to get them made. Like people that do like lettering, because I get hit up maybe like twice a week by some lettering page, and they literally tell me the same thing. Like, hey man, I hope you're doing good. I was wondering if you want a badass design for your super cool business or something like that. A lot. Yeah, and I'm already like, okay, bro, like I've talked to somebody before already, and I literally was trying to get him on the phone to talk about the design I wanted, and he was like, hold on,
we really want you to be an ambassador.
And this fool had a heavy accent, and I was like, hey, where you from, bro? L.A. Oh yeah, you're what part of L.A. you from? Oh, you know.
What the fuck?
And I'm like,
the L.A. part.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, you're obviously okay. I was like, all right, I'm gonna shoot you a text right now, bro. And right there off the rip, I already knew like this fool's scamming me. But anyways, yeah, the one and only GTA Tattoos. Give them a follow and make sure to like, subscribe to this podcast, to this channel, and shout out to Clickmo, and yeah, stay tuned for our sponsors.
Facts.